The human race has endured many hardships over our shared history, and many times has faced complete extinction, but we are still here and we still strive on. This is because in our societies up until now, there has been a drive, ambition, and a shared social contract to be the best we can all be in order to advance. But nowadays, the ambition and drive of the human race is slowly dying, and with it, withers away any advancements in the self or the whole. Hello everyone, my name is Aidan, and this is my first video in a while. I want to start making philosophy and politics videos because that's what I'll be studying at uni in September. And today's video is on nihilism and pessimism, especially in today's generation. Anyway, like and subscribe to support me, and here we go. Enjoy the video. But what do I mean by nihilism? Well, nihilism is the philosophical idea developed by Nietzsche in the early 1900s that there is no inherent meaning to life. It is that we are born, we live, and we die, and wither away. Any achievements are ultimately meaningless when you're dead. That's the gist. But when I say that the current generations have nihilistic mindsets, it's not to say that they're all hardcore atheists who believe that nothing amounts to anything. No. When I say this, I mean that the current generation has no faith in the current existence and finds no value in things due to an installed pessimism fueled by devastating news broadcasts of horrible but constant world events, as well as arguably the rising of atheism in the West. But where does this all come from? Well, there has always been pessimism in humanity. It's our nature to be prepared for the worst. That's just biology. It makes it so that the blow of tragedy isn't as bad or lethal. But in a world where dangers are not around every corner, this pessimism has transferred to the relative existence of humanity, and means we constantly have the idea of war and tragedy around the world in our minds, affecting us in some way. This pessimistic mindset breeds anxiety and depression, which, when it gets too much, makes a person think that there is no point to life if it is filled with suffering and no joy can be found. Historically, how humanity has dealt with this is religion. The idea that suffrage is a means to a reward in the afterlife. But despite me being a Catholic, this video isn't about whether God exists or not, but it is undeniable that the rise of atheism, particularly in Western countries, has produced a mindset that no means of a life can proceed to an end. But why is this a bad thing? Well, it's bad because it stops people from living, from advancing, and having fun. If you're cooped up in a depressive mindset, then nothing you do will matter because world events will destroy it, or your natural end will have no experience of your accomplishments, you will never have anything achieved. People must realize that there are two paths to the problem of nihilism. Either there is a God and an afterlife, in which you strive for that. And if there is no God or afterlife, and therefore no inherent meaning, you just make your own. The coming generations must not worry about the future, as if imminent danger is around the corner, and must not view life as solely meaningless, because there are three main ideas to life. 1. Your suffrage itself is meaning, as in the strive to continue through hardship is itself a point to life, and not just a means to an end, but the end itself. 2. Your memory lives on in the minds of those after, which means that to do good in the now will ripple effect views on your name down the line, which itself is a meaning to life. And finally, 3. Your present alive now is what matters, not the future that it holds, which means one thing: go, have fun, and live. Your life is for you to decide, and is not a universal lack of meaning, but from your standpoint in faithful philosophy, your meaning. Whether for an afterlife or a legacy, don't let the pessimism get you down. Things will get better, and you and your life matter and have meaning. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. I've been Aidan, and I'm going now.